Beautiful. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another show of the Call-In Hour. I'm your host, Brother B. The number tonight is 754-273-8185. Forgive the tardiness. Believe it or not, I just got done working not too long ago. How's everybody doing this evening? You getting all set up, man? You gotta bite that easy. Why don't you go outside? Come on, let's go. Let's go. You gotta go outside with that, man. Come on, let's go. Come on. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, my co-host, my dog Mac, part of the program. How's everybody doing? Love, peace, and harmony. Let's see what we got going on today. How's everybody? Call in, ladies and gentlemen. The number is 754-273-8185. Forgive me, my bearings are all over the place. As y'all know, tomorrow we are going live. We have our first virtual workshop. So I'm trying to do all of that, and then I got tonight. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm logging into my computer so I can see the comments. All right, cool. All right, let me turn this down. All right, boom, there we go. All right. VM, what's going on, brother VM? I got everybody here with me. I got another little setup here. How y'all like the new camera? All right, Richard Zilka. What's up, brother Rick? How you doing, sir? Magic 788. What's up? Where the beers at? I plead the fifth, but they're close by. Logan, beers on. Man, you guys are very beer friendly. My kind of audience. You know, for sponsorship reason, I can't do that no more. But cheers. John L. Hey, brother B. What's up, John L? How you doing, man? How many service calls do you average in a day? Oh, man, brother, today I think I did 10 or 11, man. The problem is that when COVID hit, it slowed me down. I had texts, I had everything, but after COVID, business kind of slowed up a little bit. But then it gradually picked up, and then boom, we hit peak season, and now like all these warranty companies reached back out to me, so I'm overwhelmed, guys. Again, if any subcontractors are in the South Florida area, please go to TMMacademics.com. Please go to our class and please put your resume up there. Also, go to TMMacademics.com classified section. There was a brother in North Carolina. I think it's State Cool, something like that. I don't want to, mispronounce the brother's name, but if you go on the website, no need to, ladies and gentlemen. I come prepared tonight. Here we have the finest appliance repair website in the world. Oh, look at that. Somebody's chatting with me. I see you on the site. Oh, look at that. We'll say hello to them. But we're in the middle of a call-in hour, so we can't do that now. Oh, look at that. All right, so let's close that. Let's give this guy his name. Go to the forum section. Oh, shit. What the hell, man? I should have had all this shit set up. Sorry, guys. How is that? All right. Form. Apologies, y'all. My internet is slow. Alright. Jobs, hiring, parts for sale, training question, troubleshooting help, general discussions, share stories, ideas, pictures, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button for Brother Rick. This guy did all of this, man. I love him. Shout out Brother Rick. If you're watching, man, you're the best, man. Alright, introduction. Alright, but let's go to jobs. And let's see who's hiring and firing, or maybe retiring, or maybe all three. Stay Cool with Rob. That's the guy's name, Robert Anderson. And basically, it says here that if you're in the Charlotte, North Carolina market, we are looking for some experienced appliance or HVAC helpers. If you have a positive mental attitude and a willingness to learn, email us your resume at staycoolwithrob@gmail.com. Let's hit the like for that button. There you go. All right, brother, stay cool. There you go. All right, let's read some of these. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, Shaman. Can't wait until tomorrow's TM. Listen. Guys, forgive me. At 9 a.m. Pacific Standard, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to send the code for you guys to log into the classroom, the virtual classroom, okay? You'll have an email or with the link to go to the website, okay? So Shaman, thank you for being part of that. So tomorrow's, as you know, go into the calendar. I think tomorrow is running and starting your own business. Courses, calendar. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yep, tomorrow is how to set up an appliance repair business, part 1, basic electricity 101, July 13th. I'm sorry, June 20th, refrigerator repair 101, June 27th, seal system service. There I have it. All classes start at damn, y'all can't see that. I'm sorry. Oh, go to the website, you'll see it. But I gotta get a better TV or a better camera, one of these two. But I'm gonna make y'all see what I can see. But anyway, go to tmmacademics.com for that. All right. Uppercase G. What's up, Uppercase G? VM. I am doing Sears warranty. How's it going for you, VM? How's Sears treating you? Charged up services. How much should charge warranty swap out compressor? That's tough. I know some companies that pay $200, and I know some that pay up to $379. So try to negotiate for something in the middle. I hope that answers your question, brother. Charged up services. Richard Zilga, I'm here. TMM going live tomorrow. That's what's up, Rich. VM, anybody interested for training? I need a job in the LA area. Please go to tmmacademics.com and go to the classified section. All right. Today, ladies and gentlemen, y'all calling us up? Call us up, ladies and gentlemen. It's the call-in hour. I hope you guys have liked my previous shop talks. I took a break from call-in hour. Please hit the like button for my two guests that were on call-in hour. Brother TK Cousins. That was a good episode. I hope y'all like that. Shout out, brother TK Cousins. I hope you watching this, bro. Love, peace, and harmony. Also want to send a shout out to my brother Walt. I hope you guys like that. That was the brother from Mandeville, Louisiana. Please check out that episode of Shop Talk. All right. Call us up. The number is 754-273-8185. How has everybody been? Tell me about it. How's everybody's business? We in the peak season. Is your phone blowing up? Are you getting more calls? Talk about it. Tonight's topic, what I want to talk about tonight, I want to talk about business insurance and the importance of having it. So tonight's calling hour is going to be a speech, a story of mine. So I think I've shared this story with you guys, but we're talking about business insurance and the importance of it. Oh boy, somebody was mentioning like damage, that one causes unintentionally, pulling out the fridge, scratching the floor, all the simple stuff. But what about the hardcore stuff? And let me elaborate on what I mean. One time I was doing a Viking bottom freezer, right? I was brand new into appliance repair. But I knew that the ice maker was the problem, because I knew enough that as long as I had water pressure, as long as I had temperature, and as long as I had that's pretty much it. Water flow. Yeah, water pressure, temperature, that's it. And she changed the filter, everything was good, So I changed the ice maker. No problem. Job got done. I charged her a premium. That lady left. She went to vacation. She left for 2 weeks. When she comes back, she tells me, I can't open up the door, the lower door. I say, pull harder. She was like, no, I can't. It's stuck. So I said, man, what did I do when I changed that ice maker? That's the only thing I did. So I get there and I'm, like, man, watch me pull this open. Because that's happened to me before. Customers will be like, hey, this ain't opening. And then you'll get there and it opens up. But this one was like legit. No matter what I did, I couldn't pull it open. And I said, man, something's stuck here. Something is wrong. So like I moved the gasket and I was able to like barely crack it. And what I saw was a layer of ice. And I said, ice? What the hell? So I said, let me grab my steamer. I grabbed my steamer and I started hitting that between the gasket and the bulkhead. And it was able to bulge just a tiny hair more. And it was more ice. But it was, no matter how far I shot my gun down, my steamer down, I couldn't. It just was ice on top of ice on top of ice. I said, this whole thing is full of ice. It's one big ice block. And then it dawned on me, I never put the fill tube in the ice maker mold. I put the ice maker in, but I didn't align the fill tube. And the water was just going everywhere. It literally froze the entire compartment. It took like 4 days. It took like probably 5 days for that thing to de-thaw. But let me, and the lady was cool, I worked something out with her, but she didn't she wasn't harassing me. But let's just say that those gaskets would have eventually gave. Or let's just say that something would have happened and it would have leaked. And this was a high rise in downtown San Diego where it was $1 million condominiums. You could oversee the bay, Coronado Island, area, beautiful, beautiful. And I think to myself, what if that fridge would have leaked? And the water would have just went everywhere. And this lady was gone for like a week or two. I forget now. This was when I first started, so this was many moons ago. The details is blurry. But what if that would have leaked? And leaked on the floor under that? And just think of how much damage that would have came out of my pocket. So that's why tonight I want to talk about business insurance and the importance of it. And if you don't have it, to get it. Because you never know when accidents happen. I'm gonna tell you guys another story, but let's read some comments here. Scapelli Appliance Repairs checking in. What up, bro? I seen that you signed up with the squad, man. Thank you, man. Love, peace, and harmony. What class are you gonna attend? Seal system, basic refrigeration, electricity, start your own appliance. Give us a call, Scapelli, tap in. Thanks for checking in. All right, good. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, call us up. The number 754-273-8185. I'm your host with the most, Brother B. All right, I got another story to tell you guys of a F up that I did. It was one time that I was doing a washer, right? It was a simple, what was it? I think the motor coupler, something stupid, lid switch, something very dumb. One of those direct drive whirlpools. The guy's gonna go on vacation, and I think his plane was leaving like 1 or 2 or something. And like I got there and it was like 11, and the job was gonna take me like 15 minutes. And he was one of them customers that was like, "Man, you think you'll be able to do it?" I said, "Sir, you'll be on your plane today no matter what. I don't care what. You'll be on your plane. Forget about it." I was cocky, arrogant, but I mean, it was a direct drive. I mean, what can I possibly? How can I possibly screw that up? So here I am. I did the repair, whatever. But it was one portion in the repair that I had to tilt the washer back. But these people didn't. The inlet valves, the ones at the customer's wall, were PVC. They weren't copper, and I didn't know that. So anything behind the valve is just pressure, and they snapped behind the valve. Because what I did was I rested the washer up against the wall, like you know when you tilt it back and you get up under. So like I tilted it back, but when I tilted it back, everything was fine. But as I was under there, I kind of was shimmying it a little bit more to like give myself some more clearance, and I hear snap, and I just hear the wall in front of me get pounded with water like a straight like super soaker, like but with the maximum psi shooting the wall. Psst. I'm like, no. I take my thumb and I wedge it in the PVC, and it's trying to shoot through my arm. I get that the water. I'm like, ma'am, can you come in 1 second? The lady comes, the lady of the house. She comes, and the look on her face was priceless. But the look on my face was even better. I got my finger there, I got this. I start taking off my shirt because it's already soaked, and I'm putting it up against it. So at this time, like I got like a good control of it, but it's still water going everywhere. This thing looked like a mess. So the guy comes, the owner of the house. Now mind you, this is the guy that's gonna go to on an airplane here in a few hours. I'm like, "Sir, can you kill the water?" And he was like, yeah, no problem. And you know, he was an elder guy, but fortunately, he was one of those guys that was in tune with his house, and he knew where things were, and he had like a garage full of tools. So he was super cool, like in that sense, that he killed the water and he made it easy for me. But when I was able to finally move my thumb and I looked down and I looked at the water, there was water in the living room. There was water in the laundry room. There was water in the garage. There was water everywhere. But fortunately, I was there to clean it all up. And I got like I went to Home Depot. I rented commercial stuff, little fan, everything. Like, but the guy missed his plane, believe it or not. But my point is, imagine if that would have been wood. Oh, it wasn't wood too. Thank God it wasn't wood. And the guy was super cool about it because I was like, "Boss, how did I know that these was PVC? Who does that? What kind of genius would put PVC piping for inlet valves, not copper?" And he was cool about it and all that. I went to Home Depot. I hooked it back up, whatever. Like I got him up and running, but that one simple job took me about 5-6 hours in cleaning up and everything. Yeah, that's a real thing. So again, that's why it's important to have business insurance. Let's talk about it. All right, what we got here? Oof. Paul Zena. What up, brother Paul? How you doing, man? You always tap in. That's what's up. Call up one day. Number 754-273-8185. All right, what it says here. Had a fridge water line leak into the basement. Cost $20,000 in damages. Ay. How much did you have to pay out of that one, Paul? Did you have to pay anything? Did your insurance cover? How'd that work out? Okay. Rick Zilka, glad my guys never had that much damage. Paul Zena, the insurance covered. Okay. John L. What's up, John L? That happens to all of us. Oh, I got one or two more stories. Paul Zena, they denied the claim. What does that mean, brother Paul? That they just didn't pay the people? Elaborate on that. Attilia Sesbo, first timer. What's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. Scapelli's, haha, I got a similar story. Deductible. I never had that happen to me. Alright, let me tell you guys another story, right? Of a time that like I got attacked by the customer actually on this one. So one day I was doing like a world, it was an LG, one of those red ones. It was an LG washer, but I had to do the bearing. So you know with that one you got to take out the tub and split it in two. But the thing is, you know, when you get everything to just the tub, you know, it has those two springs up top. So as you grab them and you pull the whole tub out with everything, I was trying to like bring it to like outside or by the basement garage area where I had more space to work because it was in a confined area. And I remember when I was moving the tub, I scratched the lady's what was it? Her table. And it was like a stupid scratch too. It wasn't even like nothing significant or nothing. As a matter of fact, the table had more damage to it on other places, but she made such a thing about that. So she called the warranty company that I work for. She was like, oh, look, she took pictures and everything, but she took pictures. Like the scratch was here, she took the picture like this. Yeah, of course it's gonna look like that. You took it right there. Why don't you take one from back here? Long story short, the lady takes a picture, whatever. So I call her and I try to resolve it, right? Because the last thing I want is my insurance to go up and none of that. So I try to see if I could work with you out of pocket, and we just come to an agreement. So I told her like, man, what's up? She was like, no, because this wasn't there before. I said, listen, how about instead of us, resorting to like insurance and all that, like, can I just give you something and we just call it a day? Like, I don't know how much that table's worth or whatever, but like, if I just give you $200, will this make it go away? She thought about it. Then she said, no, I think, no, because this table was worth so much more. No, I was like, but man, it's in proportion to what I'm offering. It's not a bad deal. And I looked at it. You had other things going on in other places. Oh, yeah, but no, not really. Whatever. Long story short, they called my insurance. And I told my insurance the truth. I said, yeah, it was me and whatever. And I walked by. Well, nonetheless, my insurance made her prove that it was me. My insurance made her my insurance put her through so much. And not that I'm proud of this, but you got to imagine, like, they're fighting for me. They're advocating for me. And they're like my defense, if you will. But long story short, I didn't even think that my insurance, I don't think she got paid from my insurance, and she definitely didn't get paid from me. But I never heard from the lady again. Shout out to Hartford Insurance. You guys are the best. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Paul Zena. They refused to pay the customer for the damage. That's what I'm saying. Because I think what happens is these insurance people are like in the business to defend you. So they make the customers like prove that you did it and take pictures, and it's a very strenuous process. I don't know how they fight it, but like I asked the guy like, well, what steps are you gonna take now when you speak to the lady? He was like, oh, don't you worry. We're gonna get to we're gonna she gotta submit, I don't know what, and she gotta do this. And by the time he told me all that, I said, man, that's a tough one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, call us up. The number 754-273-8185. We are live. Let me type in what to look at with you guys. Hold on one second. All right, TMM. All right, there we go.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Call it, you're live. Call it now. Talk about it.
I didn't understand it.
One more time, sir.
I didn't understand it.
Boss, I can't understand you.
I wonder why you're a faggot.
You want to know why I'm...
What's up, faggot?
You can't say those words. That's not nice.
What's up,
Brother, let me ask you a question. It's 10:21 on a Friday night. This is what you got. This is the best that you got going on? Calling in an appliance repair blog, a podcast?
I want to meet you.
That's what the best you got going on? On a Friday night. That's the best that life offers you to troll? Why don't you go to TM... Listen. I'll tell you what. Go to TMMacademics.com and we'll turn a zero into a hero, okay? There we go. Please check out TMMacademics.com /calendar so you can see our courses. Alright, what we got here? Paul Zena. Customer had to use their own homeowners. Oh. Deductible. I never had that happen to me. I don't know if I had to. I don't think my insurance is $1 million per case, $2 million out of pocket, a total. So I think with me, anything outside of that, I gotta end up paying. So I don't know about deductible. I can't tell you that. I think if it goes over the whatever it is, then you gotta come out of pocket out of that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, call us up. The number 754-273-8185. I'm going to tell one more story about something that I did. Now, mind you guys, I've been doing this 7-8 years now. So, you know, I've had my accidents. And I'm man enough to tell y'all. Call it, you're live. Call it now. Talk about it. Say again, brother.
She's so fucking tight one right now.
Love, peace, and harmony, bro. Whatever. Last story I got. So it was a Samsung washer that I did, and I remember it had to do with the drain pump. But I remember I did the whole entire job. But what I didn't do was the little cable that has that little pull out. I forgot to put the little plastic piece back in. And the lady did Mary Kay, so she had like a garage full of like boxes with like lipsticks and like perfumes, like all like women's products, right? So I remember the only damage. Well, let me tell you what happened. So she did a load, whatever, and she calls me upset. Oh, it's leaking everywhere. My garage is flooded. It was like 9 at night. So I come back to her house. And I look and there's water everywhere. And I'm like, damn, bro, what happened? So when I look, I seen my error. Call it now. You're live. Talk about it. I remember there was water everywhere. So I seen what I had did. I forgot to put the little cap back in that hose. And I was with her too. I said, but this is what had happened. There was water all over the floor. But again, she sells women products. So they were in boxes. So she had one box, but in that box, she had about 40 things of lipstick. So the bottom of the box that had the other little boxes got wet, if that makes sense. Imagine, big box, and in that box is multiple boxes. Well, the outside one on the bottom got wet. That's it. Call it now. You're live. Talk about it. Damn, bro. This twice in one night. You really desperate, brother. Let's wish that man gets a life, bro. Anyway, so the bottom of the boxes got wet, and I look and I was like, yeah, but what about the product though? Like, is your product okay? Like, that's just the box. Like, you know, it'll dry up and it'll, you know, regain like its glory, if you will. And I remember, let's see what we got here.
Man, Richard.
Call it, you're live. Call it now. Talk about it.
Oh, shit, shut up, man.
All right, I'm gonna get this story out. Come hella hot water, guys. I'm sorry, but the trolls messed it up for everybody tonight. I gotta get this story out. Sorry, trolls. See what y'all do? We gonna open up the lines, but let me get this story through. So, long story short, all these boxes got wet, whatever, but the inside product didn't get damaged. But she called my insurance. I tried to work it out with her too. I was like, man, I'll give you something for it, like how much you want. And it was a lot, so I was like, I'll give you like 500 because it's just really the boxes. They'll dry. I'll put fans in here for you, like what you want. Like I could resolve it. Like she was like, nope, this is hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like she tried to write off the whole organization on me, and I looked at her like, but man, the product is good. It's the boxing. I could buy you boxes. She was like, nope, nope. I don't. I took pictures and whatever. At that point, I seen like it was malicious. So I said, okay. And I took pictures too. Thank God. I took pictures of like whatever. You could tell she was like, yeah, but you gotta leave now. I was like, no. I took pictures and I showed my case too. Long story short, she called my insurance and my insurance called me and they were like, look, what happened, whatever. And I told my insurance. And when I told my insurance, I submitted them all the paperwork that I had and everything. They denied her claim too. I'm not an advocate that they just deny people's claims. Like I feel like if I mess up, I feel like my insurance should pay for it. But I'm also grateful too that my insurance puts his foot down for frivolousness. And in this case, that's what this was, And I'm sure in many cases where like you pull out a fridge and a little scratch or whatever, and the customer wants to get upset, get you a good insurance for real. Because if you don't have one, I don't know how you could sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? If you're serious about your business, if you're serious about your craft, you gotta have a good insurance. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. Okay. John L. I now make my customers sign a release when working with water. I have one of those too. It's basic. Thank you, John L. That's an interesting topic. I have what's the name? What is the name of it? It's called like a pre-damage waiver. And basically what this is like if anything, like I basically tell the customer like, look, this has the potential of being damaged and this may cause scratching. We'll do our best not to ruin it or whatever. Like I put all of that in wording and they'll have to sign it too so that if I do it and I try my best and it damages, they can't go forward with me on that. I have one of those templates. I'm gonna put it up on the community thing. Thanks for mentioning that, John L. All right, let's answer some calls now that I'm done giving my speech. Oh, they hung up. Call us up, ladies and gentlemen. The number 754-273-8185. Okay. Untamed Kangle, great topic. What's up, Untamed Kangle? What's good, bro? A release won't work. The customers, homeowners can still sue you. Damn, I don't know about that. The way mine is pretty airtight. I pretty much lay it out like I'm gonna find it here. It's somewhere buried in my G Google Drive. I'm gonna try to find it. It's just that I don't want to waste you guys' time. Give me 1 second. But I do have that template set up. And if I find it right now, I'm gonna read it to you. Google Drive. Call it, you're live. Call it now. Talk about it. What's good, brother? Who's this?
Johnny from the Bay.
Johnny, what's good, bro? Thanks for calling in, man. How you doing this evening?
Alright, I'm good. I'm still working. I got another call.
What do you work? What are you working on? What's your last call?
Man, it's a recall, man. I got it's an LG washer. The homeowner said he had a UL code at the beginning, so I think it's suspension. And
So what was the beginning problem? It had a UL,
Yeah.
and that's
He had a UL.
uneven load, right? Or something like that. This is top mount,
Yeah.
and you changed the 4 suspension rods.
I changed the 4 suspension rods, and then he called back saying that he had a OE code now.
And what's OE?
And then I went out and OE is drain problem.
Okay.
And everybody recommended to check this, check that for me. And I did, and I was just like, okay, well, then maybe something wrong with the pump. So I changed the pump. That was this morning, and then he called again that it's doing the same thing.
Why did you? Let me ask you a question. As far as the pump, I heard you changed it, but did you try running it before you changed it?
Yeah, so this is the thing. So, when I first went out there, he said they had code. He described it as the UL code. So I was like, okay. So I ran it, I did my back notes. I ran to see if I could see something obvious. It poured in water, agitated, and drained fine. Right? So from my head, I'm like, okay, well, that code could be an uneven balance. I could change the suspension because it's doing everything fine now, but with a load, it might have a problem, because of the suspension. So that's what I did. It did not have a drain problem at the beginning, but now it does. So it's possible too. I was thinking this on the way that might have, the customer might have also not told me the correct code, because I never, when the times I've been there, it's never thrown the code with me, even with a load. So,
brother, you know what? You know what I would have did, bro? Honestly, the first thing I would have did was retrieve the schematics, and in that, I know that LG, they got the test function that I think you hold like spin and soil, and you hit power at the same. It's something like that. But what it'll do is it'll take you through the sequence, like T1, and then it'll like agitate at a low spin at a low speed, and then T2 go at a middle one, and then T3 inlet valve, hot water inlet valve, thermistor check. Like you can go from a component to component troubleshooting, right? And then after I do that, like I start like piecing together like what's going on, because a washer only got but so many parts, bro. The valves, the motor, the drain pump, pressure switch, board, what else? I mean, suspension. Like it only got but so much stuff. So as I start testing things and things pass, I start ruling things out. So if the customer told me something, I try not. I'll give it thought, but I always dig a little deeper myself because I've been psyched out by them. But to answer your question, if that drain pump, whatever the failure you experiencing, more than likely it would have came out during that test mode as you was doing it, because it checks the thermistor, it does agitating, so at least you could check like your gear train, and you could check your transmission, like so many things when you're engaged in that diagnostic mode you can test without having to like even dig into the unit. And then wherever you hear like your culprit, hone in on that. But if you changed all that, what did he call you back now? What's the new thing with him? What is he saying now? Or you on your way to that?
Yeah, well, he mentioned on my office that he was same code, same thing. The OE.
And what is OE again?
Yeah,
Not draining?
it's drain problem. It's just like generic, it's having a hard time draining.
But you said you changed the drain pump already?
I changed the drain pump, yeah.
And it's having a hard time draining. Did you check? Okay, when you pulled the drain pump up, did you look like in the tub? Because sometimes, like before it gets into the drain pump, in the bottom of the tub, like you'll see like a sock or something. Did you check the tub?
I did not.
Yeah.
I didn't. And then you can also tell when when it drains all water, you hear the pump sound different, and then that's how it was sounding. So that's how I was like, okay, they can't see something in there, like, but I mean, it's still possible. I'll check that right now when I get there, but it didn't seem like it.
Then, brother, then my thing with boards is this. My rule with boards is if the component works, right, flawlessly, I know that if I give a drain pump 120 volts, it's going to get the water out, and it does that. I know that that's not a culprit no more. I know that with the valve. I know that with the motor. But if the computer's telling me that the motor's the problem, and I just had it in diagnostic mode and it worked fine, the motor, I'm probably gonna lean toward that computer, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I done had them, bro. I've had LG's computers go bad on me.
Yeah, because before I changed the pump, I was checking voltage square. I was noticing it drop voltage, but I was thinking like, well, maybe it's dropping. Maybe the pump is something's wrong with the pump that's sending a feedback back to the board, just tripping it out. So that's why I went like, okay, well, let me just change the pump, and hopefully that maybe the water shorting it out or something.
Now,
that's what I was thinking, but I think it's sounding more like it might be the control board, right?
do you have a cheetah cord? Like, it's like a standard cord, right? Like any wall, any power cable. Cut it, well, make sure it's not plugged in, but cut it and then splice some connectors to it, right? And then what you could do is you can go to that drain pump and like run that cheater cable and hook it up to your drain pump. Disconnect the harness that's coming from the board. Like remove the harness from the board and put your cheater cable in it. Fill it with water. And if it drains with your cheater cable connected and it drains flawlessly, no problems, check continuity from the pump wires to the board. And if you get good continuity there, then think about it. If the component and the harness is good, what else is in the equation?
Yeah, the board.
It's a series circuit. It's not like I mean, I don't have the schematic with me, but I don't think that it passes through anything. I don't think anything else is in series with it for the drain pump.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at the board too, inspect it. See if you see marks, see if you see burns and all that.
Yeah, I'll check that.
Those LGs, they have like a clear coat of like protective stuff that they pack onto the board, so you can't like take it out and inspect the back of it. But the gel should be clear. Okay, you should see white clear gel and a green board. If you see like certain parts of it brown or whatever, you can take a putty knife and rip the board out, just cut the edges, and you look on the back and it'll be blown up. That's like a little secret.
Yeah.
Alright?
Okay. So,
Brother, if you have any problems, go to tmmacademics.com and put it in our forum. Guys on here tapping in. Look, couple guys saying, check the pressure switch, uppercase G. And Adderley Sabo, thanks for tuning in. And maybe something stuck in the pump. So, check out some stuff. Or give us a call when you're on the job. I'm going to be online for another 20 minutes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
What was your name again?
Johnny.
And where you calling from?
The Bay.
That's 415, right?
510.
510?
Yeah.
Shout out.
I don't know where the beer's at, guy.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Shout out to the 510, man.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Thanks for tapping in, bro. Give us a call whenever, alright?
Alright, man. Thanks a lot.
Alright, good luck with that.
Alright, thanks.
Alright. Those damn LGs, man. They be screwing with me, man. Alright, so what was we saying? Give me 1 second, guys. Come here, what? What's up? Come here. Come on. Yeah. Apologies, guys. For some reason. Alright, where we at in life? Okay. Coming up on the end here now. Let's wrap it up. Again, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those members that are going to sign up, thank you. We sent you the email. You'll get your code in the morning. You'll get it earlier from now on, but being that this is our first one, you'll get it in the morning. Don't forget too, you got to go into our walkie-talkie app. Follow the instructions. You got to create an account for us to add you. Just because you download it, you got to create an account. Then that's how we can add you. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I got about 2 or 3 more minutes here and we signing out. It's been a long day, a lot of work. Love, peace, and harmony. Let me see if I got any news for y'all. Nope, that's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, there y'all have it, man. Let's see what's going on. We got one more call. Caller, you're live. Caller now. Talk about it. Damn, bro, that's the 3rd time. 3 times in one night, brother. You need some. You need a lady in your life, bro. All right, there y'all have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host with the most, Brother B. You can be anywhere in the world, but you here with me. See you guys next Friday. Stand by too. We got a good Oh wait, hold on, brother. I was trying to sign up, but it won't accept the way my name is spelled to accept my credit. All right. Brother Picture Man, please send me an email. Here's my email. We'll work on that. gmail.com. Send me an email, brother. Picture Man. Don't worry, we'll still send you the code. Alright? I'm still sending you the code for tomorrow's class. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there y'all have it. I'm your host with the most, Brother B. You could be anywhere in the world. Get insurance. Get insurance. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Love, peace, and harmony. Signing out. Y'all have a good night.